lot is for you, a Buddha to be, Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sarva Shatru Binashanam. Welcome to another powerful video of the series. We're going to cover a lot of stuff, so just bear with me and enjoy. The best method for learning to discriminate between intuitive versus egoic action is through basic trial and error. Part of our humanity involves making mistakes, and the acknowledgement of this reality allows us to stay connected to one another. Allow yours and everyone's humanity with compassion and understanding. No mind, Mushin, the psychic center. The best kind of heart is absence of heart. In English, the word heartless has bad connotation, as does the word mindless, such as inconsiderate, unfeely person or idiot. But a person who has Mushin or no mind in Chinese is a very high-order person. It means that his psychic center, it doesn't get in its own way. It operates as if it wasn't there. The highest form of man uses his shin like a mirror. It grasps nothing, refuses nothing. It receives but does not keep. And the poem says, when the geese fly over the water, and they are reflected in the water, but the geese do not intend to cast their reflection, and the water has no mind to retain their image. Empty, empty, empty. If you want to see the inside of your brain, just keep your eyes open. Because my mind has no collar, it is able to discern color. When your belt is comfortable, you don't feel it. When shoes are comfortable, it is as if you're not wearing any. Likewise, your clothes and this body that we have is just like pajamas. The more you are aware of these things, the less properly they are made or less properly they fit. But we raise an objection to this, which is, if I don't know I am there, I seem to be missing everything. We want to know that we know. If we're happy and don't know that we're happy, we might just as well not be happy. To be happy and to know that you're happy is really like the overflow of the cup of life. Of course, the penalty of that is to be miserable and to know that you're miserable. Some people are miserable without knowing it. There was a young man that said, though it seems that I know, but what I would like to see is the I that knows me when I know that I know that I know. That's the human predicament, a blessing and a curse. High virtue doesn't know it is virtue. Love being lost in the dance and not performing for an audience. We dance and swim just to swim and enjoy, not to get from here to there. It is what it is. It is what it is. What is it like to have Satori, which is the state, Japanese Buddhist term for awakening, comprehension, understanding, etc., enlightenment, nature, in essence? It's just like ordinary everyday experience, except about 2 inches off the ground. And so we say in our own song, walking on air, never a care, something is making me sing, tra-la-la-la-la, like a little bird in spring. And continuing with my blogs, we can only understand from our own level of perspective and our own level of purity. You can only understand my words to the extent of how pure I am. The witness is a part of the soul, in which loves everything but not every being, and that love coalesces the universe. The oneness of the universe is love. Breathe in and out of who you really are. Who you think you are can't bear the unbearable, but who you really are can, and will. I am lying here, just laying, seeing the ceiling, but there is no seer. I became the unshakable ceiling. I am that I am. Just allow with complete compassion. You are complete. There is pain and suffering, the deed, but they are just happenings. There is no you. That which you are is eternal. Ram, Ram, Ram. Love, love, love. That's all there is and all that's real. I am the loving witness. I am loving awareness. We are free. It's the mind that says we aren't. Love, love, love. Real men don't hide their feelings. The Reiki healing principles, just for today, I will not anger, worry. I will be grateful for all my blessings. I will work with honesty and integrity, and be kind to all living beings. Very good. Continuation. The next blog. Friends. Harmlessness and tolerance protects all beings. Thus, he who both day and night takes delight in harmlessness, sharing love with all that live, finds enmity with none. Continuation. The one who has left violence, who never harms any being, who neither kills nor causes to kill, such one, gentle, is a holy noble one. The one who is friendly among the hostile, who is harmless among the violent, who is detached among the greedy, such one is a holy noble one. He who injures living beings is not noble. He is called noble because he is gentle and kind towards all living beings. Let no one deceive another or despise anyone anywhere, or through anger or irritation wish for another to suffer. Smile, breathe, and go slowly. Love and compassion. How can we ever feel comfortable when we see fear in the eyes of a fellow being? I love just as Christ, Gandhi, and Maharaji loves me. May all beings be happy. And not to spoil the ending for you, but everything is going to be okay. Then there are the 6 rules to be happy in life. Never hate, don't worry, live simple, expect a little, give a lot, and always smile. You need something to be sad, but nothing to be happy. Just smile. We're happy when things go our way, but we're happier when we don't want anything at all. And love. Love, 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 ram, 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 it's all within, eternally. Mind says it's outside and isn't here, when it really is. Continuation of the story of Ramayana, Hanuman, Ram, etc. in life. Shiva is from Ram. Love is beyond death's reach. Being in the presence of dying people keeps me close to the edge of my own awakening. Love touches time and turns it to dust. Love is beyond the reach of time. Just another experience. Ah, so, there's your work. For in every moment in your life is all of it. All God. If you stay in the now, it's all good. Present moment, wonderful moment, new moment. Eternal love, Christ love. Even the bad guy isn't so bad and is just God in drag, wanting to be free, but God knows and liberates and transforms. It's all God, Ram Ram. Beyond demonic reach. Gamble your life for love, always will. All loss of love or life is a lie. Old age is an illusion, and only bad things perish. Always delight and be ready. Good love never dies. It is not wise to compare your life to that of others, for each life stream is unique and is the expression of pure spirit and being. Know within your heart that your life is tailor-made for awakening in response to the will of the Supreme Being. The mind has a dilemma. It is afraid of change, deeper change, yet the mind is attracted to life, which is change. Don't be mixed up in all that business. You merely observe, casually, passively, and keep your attention inside your heart. The best way is to be free or be empty of any expectation and let grace light the way in each moment you move in life. Our nature is to experience but not be swept up by it. Relax a little. Give life a chance to flow its own way. Unassisted by your mind and effort, stop directing the river's flow. Your mantra is thank you. Just keep saying thank you. Don't complain. Don't explain. Just say thank you. Say thank you to existence. Muji Babaji. Muji. Keep calm and say yes. Yes, I can. Say yes to life. I was waving by to my mind after this one Dharma talk. Well, there goes my mind with this one Buddhist monk I was talking to. Observe the observer. In the next blog, Ram, I love you all. Yeah. Words are spiritual materialism. Mala beads are spiritual materialism. The loving witness, breathing in and out love, understand all with unbearable absolute compassion. We must be careful not to love with ego. At the end of the fishing pole, I'm the worm, and Maharaji, God, is throwing and casting out, which brings us back to generosity. Always coming back, always here eternally. Expand beyond our limitations. My perspectives are different. How I see myself, you, and the universe, and all beings. But to nurture the other place through identifying with loving awareness, and suddenly that perspective gets centered in the heart, and the perception is tinged with love, and you become truth, a loving person, and we are and do the thing that connects us all. Live as if the oneness was real and all things are one. Live not in words, go behind them. Be the loving witness. You are free to choose, but you are not free from the consequence of your choice. Choose unconditional love. That's the universal paradox talking. If you don't refer to a thought or memory, do you have any experience of suffering? The land and the ocean of love, the land and the plain of pure love, breathing in and out of my heart, I am love. Be love, open, content, surrender. Come home to where you are. Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. The only way out is in, like a tortoise. Love is not what you say, it is what you do. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Joshua 1:5. Continuation. Suffering is grace for those on the path. It shows what you're still attached to. Be with people, yet always be alone. Fear isn't real. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Happiness, diligence, and love. The God of happiness. Body, speech, and mind held in perfect oneness. I send my heart along with the sound of the bell. May the hearers awaken from the forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow. I am you, you are me, we are divine unity. Don't let what you see make you forget what God said. Wisdom isn't cheap. It costs ego, hatred, desire, solitude, and some really hard life lessons. Never let that fire in your soul dim down. Stay wide awake and keep that shit lit. And that's a part of it. That's the only way you'll be good. It feels so good to hurt so bad. Suffering is great. It's like straightening. It's the way of purity. It's purifying. It's very good. A funny thing. Want another paradox? This trip requires total suffering, but it's got to be suffering that is no suffering. You've got to go the whole suffering trip, but you can't be the guy who is suffering. And this is how you serve God in the service of bringing others into their soul and beingness. When I don't know who I am, I serve you. When I know who I am you. I mean, just look how beautiful you are. Wowee, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at the true you. A soul recognizes another soul. My brothers and sisters, look at what is, accept what is, and know we are one. We're all so incredibly complex, yet so simple and so compatible. Do you ever question how this all is? That is all. When left with nothing to say, rest content in the knowledge that there is really nothing to say. We're fascinated by words, but where we meet is in the silence behind them.